Google recently made a huge announcement that could change the future of work and higher education. It's launching a selection of professional courses that teach candidates how to perform in demand jobs. Joining us this morning from New York is Google's tools expert, Andrea Willis. Good morning, Andrea. Welcome to Smile
Good
Jamaica's Morning
morning.
Time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with what motivated Google to begin to offer these courses in the first place?
Sure. So the certificates are all a part of our program called Grow with Google. We established that program in 2017, and the goal of it is to create economic opportunity for everyone, with a specific focus on job seekers and small businesses to help them acquire the digital skills they need to grow their businesses and their careers.
Excellent. And so, in terms of the suite of courses that are offered, I suspect, because not only are you saying it's going to grow business, you're saying once you have the certification, you become more marketable for in-demand jobs. So is it that Google thought, well, listen, these are the things that you'll need to make some money, and we're going to get you equipped to do it?
So the certificates are actually based in high growth, high paying fields.
Right.
They are in user experience design, project management, and data analytics. And we chose those fields because we saw that there is great demand for those skill sets. And so we created these certificates. They are all online on Coursera. They take three to 6 months to complete, and they do not require a degree. So they're a really great option for job seekers who are looking to get into a great role, who may not have the experience yet.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said it doesn't require a degree, because that one of the challenges is these are skill sets that are necessary, but sometimes where they're offered, people may not have the requirements, I guess, to do them. So how are they structured? How does it accommodate a person who doesn't have the experience, doesn't have the degree, to still come out of it being equipped to execute the job?
Yeah, so we consulted experts in these fields to build these certificates. So subject matter experts in these areas at Google and other companies like Deloitte and Accenture, so that they could actually embed what they knew you needed to have in these skill sets to be successful. So we're really excited to have their expertise embedded in the curriculum. We also had employers vet the curriculum and take a look at it so that after you finish these certificates that you're actually getting skills that employers will want to use, and that'll be a value add to their organization. And that's another really exciting part of the program, is that we have an employer consortium of over 130 companies that have agreed to consider these graduates for their entry-level roles. So everyone from Walmart to Home Depot, Hulu, Snap, Inc., and of course, Google.
Yes. How do you see this disrupting the traditional educational system? We mentioned some things. People are now able to access the skill sets and be certified without having to go through the traditional routes. But what are some other ways that you see this disrupting the traditional forms of education?
So we actually don't see the certificates as disrupting traditional education. We see the certificates as an additional pathway to educate yourself to get into a great career. The certificates are actually based off of the Google IT support certificate that we launched in 2018. That has since become the most popular certificate on Coursera, and 82% of the people who come through that program actually report a positive career impact within 6 months. That program also does not require a degree. So we really had proof of concept from the success of that program that this really works. And actually 41% of the people who came through that program do have a college degree. So it's really about giving people job-ready skills versus trying to replace college degrees.
Yeah. I also like that after completion of program, Google promises support in the job search area as well. How does that work?
Yeah, so everyone who goes through the certificates programs, they are able to access a job board to see openings. that are related to what they just studied. And additionally, as I mentioned, we have that employer consortium of companies that agree to look at resumes for those roles of the people who graduated with the certificate.
And also now everything's online, so wherever you are in the world, you are able to access the certification, which makes it awesome. Is it affordable? Because that's also a deterrent for people, being able to afford a full 4-year degree. The certificate, I'm guessing, maybe a little bit more within pocket.
Yes, they are $39 a month on Coursera. On average, it only takes 3 to 6 months to complete one of the certificates. And then we also have financial aid available for people who may need it.
Beginning this fall, I believe you will offer your IT support certificate in career and technical education high schools in the US. So you're also offering hundreds of apprenticeship opportunities. Talk to me about that one.
Yes, so in addition to offering the certificates in CTE high schools and community colleges as well, we're also really excited to provide job opportunities at Google. So we will have apprenticeships across each of the certificate areas where you can apply and you'll actually take the certificate during your time as a Google apprentice. So the great thing about the certificates are that we actually train our employees with them as well.
All right, so I know if we need more information, what you got to do, you Google it. But specifically for the courses, where do we go?
You can find everything we talked about today on grow.google.com.
Grow.google.com. Thank you so much, Andrea, for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Andrea Willis, Google's tools expert. Listen, make yourself globally marketable. Just go on and find out what courses will work for you. Still to come, we discuss the Born to Do Math National event. The Honorable Minister Fable Williams joins us for that discussion.